Excuse me. Do you have time after school today?
Are you to take
Did
my
something
social link
happen?
time, Naoto? You have to realize that's a dangerous thing to do.
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
Doctor?
That's probably a good idea.
You mean a vet?
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is.
Yeah, but first we're gonna have to come up with all the documentation to prove that Teddy is a citizen of Japan for the doctor.
And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well.
Unless you've got under-the-table influence with back-alley doctors.
We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Why you gotta be practical, Naoto?
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing. But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
They're short adults, you know. You'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended. Naoto recommended a hospital? There's only one.
It's just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Kanji enjoys MRIs.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too. Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
Excuse me?
I even had them take an x-ray, but nothing came up on it.
This is a terrible idea. We don't want the doctors to come to the government about the boy who's immune to x-ray therapy.
No matter
Or
how
x-ray
many
scanning.
times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about
Alright,
him.
as long as you went under the radar with this and just let them poke him a little bit.
I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the x-ray, you dork.
Thank you, Chie.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with them, right?
Yeah, the blur was exactly where they expected to find a blur.
Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people.
The government of Japan must be really good at cover-ups, considering how much has happened related to personas.
I can't really explain.
Unless we're supposed to infer that the Kirijo group is covering it up.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
Why do I think this is not going to be at all helpful, Teddy?
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so...
Oh, please don't violate HIPAA, Teddy. Oh, good lord.
Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free.
Teddy.
Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway?
Teddy.
Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
Yosuke, you're not helping. You two deserve each other.
Are you a complete nutter moron? Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages.
Okay.
Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No, don't say mine.
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
Oh, this is going to end so badly.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is...
Huh?
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways,
Yes, let's move on.
the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Don't the doctors need those?
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
Teddy gets
After
away
all
with a
that, They
lot.
found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
Perverted. Well, we'll find out together.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Teddy's gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. Rank 6 with Teddy. Teddy's growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Marakunda. Cool. Still not gonna use you, I'm sorry.
Hey, if you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind.
Alright, let's leave the hospital.
You're back.
Okay, I'm gonna restart the console now so that I stop having issues with, freezing. Because I don't want it to freeze and leave me with no save game, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hopefully we won't have any more freezes. No food in the fridge. Let's see if there's anyone around to hang out downtown, otherwise we will just go to bed. Yukiko. Sorry, we've already maxed your link. Let's see. Gotta make the most of our free time. I think that's Yosuke. Yeah, that's Yosuke. Alright, let's just go home. Alright, we'll just go to bed early. Ah, we didn't even get a dream. Oh, good morning, Senpai. Exams start next Friday, but I'm just not in the mood for schoolwork. The true killer is someone else. We are the only ones that know that. If we don't act, the case will grind to a halt. I can't study either. That isn't good. If your grade is dropped, Ojima-san may suspect that something is going on. Please, do your best on the tests for the sake of the case. Anyway, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. We must not forget to check the Midnight Channel, too. This is a crucial moment. Alright, fine. I'll tell you that I'll study, and then I won't, because my academics is maxed. And I'm busy. I have things to do. People to talk to. Guess what? We're gonna have exams at the end of next week. I hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing around without doing any studying. Why did I say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for somebody who avoids inconvenient truths. It comes from the common, mistaken belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of oncoming danger. To feel safe just because you can't see the problem, a sure sign of escaping from reality. Don't be like a fake ostrich. There's another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me, Narukami. Be brave. Tell me what bird's name means coward in English. Chicken. You gave the answer you think is correct. All right, that's correct. Chicken is a word for coward in English. You know, there are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? It looks like a defeathered chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? It doesn't matter. The point is, you need to face reality and boldly prepare for your text next week. Oh, that's a good point. Why is chicken? I never thought about that. That must make the Japanese translation of Back to the Future very strange.
Freezing!
Then put on a jacket.
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Juness.
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
In that costume?
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on. Can you please keep this weekend open?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already.
I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Juness to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
It's not a joke. The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, you know, do an event at Juness.
Just throw a concert for us.
You want me to substitute for Kanami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Juness.
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Whoa, whoa! There's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger.
Oh, the clicking is back. I just heard it. I'll fix that after this conversation.
I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, Thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though. Oh, wait. I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
You accidentally bought a bass?
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Then it's decided.
We'll play a terrible accompaniment for
I'll
you.
look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay? All right. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school.
Okay. This is going to be a terrible idea, I can already tell.
So, what are we gonna do with these? I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
It's a gong.
Yukiko brought a gong?
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these.
Huh?
I see.
He's gonna play the maracas. Okay.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here.
I'll choose this then.
Okay. The tambourine.
Look! Isn't this like my fan?
We have very basic percussion instruments all covered now.
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
Leave it to me.
Wait, you already know how to play the bass?
No.
Because that would be awesome.
I know how to play Guitar Hero.
Actually, I know next to nothing about it. Way to step up, partner.
I don't think I said I knew how to play this thing.
Well then, since you two and Natsu-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Yeah, he looks like a drummer.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
How does that make any sense?
Why does Kanji seem to be the only person taking a realistic look at any of this?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement. Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
I do not like what you're doing, Teddy. What are you doing with your hand? Stop that. It's creepy.
So that leaves Yukiko and me?
Why are you still doing it?
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that.
Singing?
No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Will someone please slap Teddy? Make him stop. Standing in the corner making a creepy face, wiggling his fingers around.
Oh, doesn't this at least look like a band?
Oh, that's the easy part.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all.
No one cares what we look like if we sound terrible. Wait a minute, how did we go from singing chorus to Yukiko is on saxophone?
It's not doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
Oh boy.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
We have 1 week to learn to play these things?
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh dear lord.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
I guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
You practice on your own until it gets dark. You decide to meet again tomorrow. Alright, let's go tutor Shu. And I guess maybe I'll tell him how to play the bass, apparently, since we're learning today. I have no idea how we expect to be able to learn all of these instruments in 1 week.
Once more from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm amazed we've gotten this far in 1 day.
That wasn't me, I think.
That wasn't me either. I mean, I can't get any sound at all out of this.
A hip and young audience yearns for the element of surprise in music as well.
Teddy, please, what are you doing,
A
man?
bizarre sound suddenly rings out. An overturning of the expected cliches found in today's sound. You get it?
Oh, I get it. That means Teddy did it, doesn't it?
Huh? That reaction overturned my expectations.
Why don't we take a break? We've been at this since morning.
Good idea. My fingers are all stiff.
Nice follow-up now, Chan. I think I'm falling for you.
Let's just ignore this bear.
Yay, band practice is going well.
Are we really going to manage this? I'm starting to get the feeling that it's impossible no matter what we do.
There's just not enough time.
Everyone is silent. Show some spirit.
You really get into that do-or-die spirit sometimes.
But that seems fitting for him.
Yeah, if I die, the game's over.
That's right. Everything would have been for nothing if we give up now. A real brawl doesn't begin until you got your back to a wall.
We're here to start a band, not a fight club.
I'll do it too. It's not just about Yosuke now. I'll simply feel angry at myself if I give up.
Yeah, if it was just about Yosuke, I'd give up now.
Don't worry, Yosuke-senpai. I agreed to do this, so I'll do it.
Well, you're the only one of us who has any idea what she's doing.
I didn't say anything pathetic like, I'll do what I can. I'm going to get a huge crowd, no matter what. And they will go home satisfied. Please, I just need your help to do it.
Wow. Now that's how a pro delivers a team-boosting speech.
Well then, should we resume our practice?
All right, let's do this.
I did it! I did it! So this isn't broken after all.
Seriously, nobody has sat down with her in 2 days and helped her figure out how to make her saxophone make a noise. How are we going to do this? I have real doubts, guys.
Okay, let's try putting your music together and I'll sing along.
Whoa, wait a sec. Can't we get a little more practice before we try doing that stuff? Playing for the real reset. I mean, I'm all for that.
Don't think of it like that. I'm seeing how hard you're trying, and I don't want to just sit and watch you practice without me anymore.
AKA Rise is bored.
Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's no way we got this good in 2 days.
Behind a door, deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round.
Didn't that sound pretty good?
Yeah, suspiciously good.
That was actual music!
Yeah, it felt good.
It seems there's hope after all.
The band has practiced hard and overcome many obstacles that dared face them. But now is their time to truly shine. All they have to do is discard whatever remaining fear holds them back, and a lifetime of public adoration awaits.
Man, Teddy, you make it sound like the credits are about to roll.
Hell no.
We've already been on a TV show. A midnight one.
Yeah, way to bring it down,
I
Yukiko.
was discarding my clothes more than I was discarding my fear.
For me, it was like discarding my public image anyway.
Can we not talk about this right now?
Let's cheer up, okay?
This is the wrong time.
You have a bunch of stuff lined up, but you're still only playing the tambourine.
Haven't you heard the phrase, a clever bear conceals his claws?
Yeah, but you don't conceal the fact that you're gonna start playing other instruments.
I'm gonna play a special little bear performance of my own and charm all the girls.
It's because girls love a guy who plays 2 bongos and a tambourine.
That saying's about a hawk, not a bear. And don't even think about it. We don't have the skills to ad-lib. Do you understand me? We're doing this exactly like we practiced. Got it?
What?
If you don't, then I'll make sure you pay for all the topsicles you've eaten during breaks at work.
Just like we practiced. Got it?
Well, let's take it from the top, one more time. Keep up that energy that we had before.
Everyone's hard work is slowly taking shape. You practice late into the night for the actual performance tomorrow. Wait a minute, we didn't even have a week? It was a 2-day? I thought we had until next week. Ugh, we're so screwed. Is there any booze in here? No, alright. Somebody out in town, help me forget the fact that I'm about to make a fool of myself in front of everyone at Judas tomorrow. It seems everyone has abandoned me. Everyone. Literally everyone is gone. Is there ever anyone at the riverbank at night? There's a dog. Hello, dog. Fine. Alright, I'll go back home. I guess I'll just go to bed then. Please dream about something. Nope. Alright, we're gonna die now. I have ground up less for this music than I ground for the first dungeon. And we're gonna do this in our school uniforms for no
That's
reason.
a lot bigger than I expected.
Don't say stuff like that! You're making me even more nervous!
Are costumes okay? I mean, they're just our normal school uniforms. Even worse than the winter ones.
What else could we have done? It's not like we have any costumes.
Excuse me, I just bought cheerleader uniforms for all of you.
The clothes we've been wearing all summer won't work as costumes, and since we'll be changing wardrobes tomorrow, it works out.
Oh, crap. I can't stop my legs from shaking.
Well, you're gonna be sitting down.
You'll be hitting the skins more than a bare-knuckle boxer.
What is wrong with you?
You shut your stupid bear trap! I don't need to hear this!
You've been on TV before, right now, Tokun? Aren't you used to this? You haven't said a word, though.
The last time I played for a crowd was a piano recital when I was young. Doing an interview on TV is much easier. Even if I make a mistake, I'm the only one who gets embarrassed by it.
You're saying doing interviews is easy? That's crazy, too.
Teddy is stuck again.
Oh, I can't take this much longer. Don't you get nervous, too?
I'm screaming on the inside.
Wait, you are?
Sensei's face is like a waterfall.
What are we supposed to do?
That's that guy.
Did someone just...
Everyone, can you gather around for a second?
Yeah, got it.
We're already gathered around. Oh, we're gonna do this.
Your hearts are all racing, right? So is mine. But that's the power behind a live performance. Don't think about doing everything exactly right. The crowd's here to have fun, so we need to have fun first.
Rise-chan.
When I say who's ready, you say we are, okay? Be thankful for your fans, your friends, and yourself. This is a full-blown, one-time-only performance. Now who's ready?
We are!
Alright, here we go.
Fired up and ready to go!
Now listen up. We're sticking to how we practiced, okay?
And if I see any finger wiggling...
All right, let's do this! Here goes.
Animated cutscene!
You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round. Thinking hard about it doesn't help you one bit. Say hello, hello. You gotta say goodbye, 1,000 lies, yeah. Shout friends, just those words you really mean. And let your voice be heard all over the world. Stand up when you hear a knock on the door. Kids, we come on out. Get ready for your true story.
Well, we are weirdly good at this.
We're asking for an encore.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. We only know one song! What do we do now?
There are only two things we can do. Ignore them and leave, or play the same song over again.
Maybe we can have Risa explain our situation and they'll go easy on us and let us replay that song. I saw that guy before.
Fired up!
Hey, Teddy?
Do you remember what I said about finger wiggling? Oh,
Yeah! Crowd surf! This is the best part of being a live performer!
I don't even know what to say to this.
Stupid Teddy. We can't play without him.
Yes, we can! He plays the tambourine!
Hey, why don't we all dive into the crowd? They might just carry us out of here and we can escape this awkward situation.
Stage dive?
Hey, don't sound so excited!
Actually, if all 7 of us jump in, there'd be trouble.
Then what are we gonna do? Do we have any other way out?
If you want to do it that much, then just the guys do it.
All right. I'll show you what it means to be a man.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, wait, you idiot!
Ah! At least I landed cool.
They just dodged out of the way. How?
I didn't know it was possible to stand on your own face.
What is going on? You and your friends have become legends among your peers. Enough people have gathered at Juness that you consider this a mission accomplished. At least, so you tell yourself.
You're back.
Yes. Alright, we've changed into our winter clothes, it looks like. Anything to eat? Bag of clams. I guess I'll leave the clams alone? Why are there clams in a refrigerator? Nobody wants to celebrate our weird band. Alright, I guess I'm going to bed. You dreamed that Teddy was crying because you are his father and also a luchador. Oh, never mind. For some reason you dreamed that Sayoko was chasing you. But I already maximized my rank with Sayoko. Stupid subconscious. Morning, Yukun. Man, that was exhausting yesterday. It was my first time being up on stage like that. Reese had to do stuff like that all the time when she was working, right? I'd never be able to live like that. And this week, we've got midterms. Oh hey, we should have a study session with everybody else after school. We're all in the same boat, right? Let's help each other out. Help each other? That's right, help each other. Okay, so what if I'm more on the being helped side than on the helping others side? Come on, help those of us who are academically challenged. I'll invite everyone, please. I guess I said yes. Now, please take a look at the second page of the handout. It's about Napoleon. Napoleon went on many military campaigns and needed something very specific. Napoleon had these made. Would you stand up, please? Napoleon had a lot of things made, Miss Safue. What did Napoleon have invented? I don't think he invented brandy. I hope he didn't invent the dictionary. I think cans came later. Glass jars seems like a stupid thing for him to have invented, but I'll guess. Oh, you knew well. That's right. He made people invent glass jars. Napoleon held a contest with lots of reward money to whoever could come up with a way to preserve food on long campaigns. Ah, I guess that's not a stupid thing for him to have invented. I need to learn more about Napoleon, I guess. Nicolas Appert submitted his method for canning food in 1804. I guess he wasn't French? I don't know. Paving the way for the food preservation industry. It's a common misconception, but Napoleon was not involved with the actual invention of metal cans. The first canned foods were kept in glass jars. Tin or iron cans were invented in 1810 as an alternative to heavier jars. An actual can opener, however, wouldn't be invented for another 45 years. Wait, what? How did they open them then? Before the invention of the can opener, soldiers would use bayonets to cut open cans or smash them with rocks. Oh, I see. Why don't you just use a knife? So, midterms start at the end of this week. Don't forget to review. I learned a lot from that class. I need to give Miss Safue credit. Junes Food Court.
Oh, hi Nanako-chan. Hi Teddy.
Hey, greetings to you.
Greetings to you. Looks like you're having fun.
Greetings to you too?
Yo.
Wow, everyone's here. So many people.
Why did everyone come here?
Exam study group. Times like these, I'm jealous of Teddy. It seems like a dream that we had a live concert here only yesterday.
You know Teddy goes to our school, right? Unless he just comes after school and sits in my classroom.
That was so much fun. I didn't think the crowd would get that excited. But enough of that. Let's start with proving the trigonometric identities.
Jumping straight into math?
Do it while you're fresh.
Ours is the section on trig functions, right? The one where we find the area of a triangle given two sides and...
Huh? You find the area of a triangle with... You know, that thing. Base by height by 2.
If you don't mind, shall I teach you?
Oh, are you as smart as I thought? Could you, lend me a hand too?
She's a grade behind you, Yosuke. You're not even studying the same material.
Oh, I wouldn't know where to begin with second year's subjects.
There you go.
What's up with that? Useless after all.
What?
Don't call me useless.
Whoa.
I think I figured out what buttons to push to get Naoto-kun riled up.
Why do you want
You're
that?
pretty cute when you're angry.
Ugh.
What are you talking about?
That's it. I quit. This just ain't my thing. To hell with the exams. It's time for my animal crackers.
That seems like one of those damn the torpedoes full speed ahead moments. To hell with the exams. It's time for my animal crackers.
Oh, can I have some too? I want to find the penguin.
I thought it was the
Hands
polar
off the
bear.
penguin. It's mine.
Whoa.
Forget it. I can't think.
Alright, can we study, please? Wow, that's a lot of snacks.
Teddy says he doesn't know who he is.
That's so weird.
My life on this side is really fun, but the more I feel that way, the more I want to know who I really am. I've surfed the net, read manga, watched TV. I even went to a place called the Library, but I still can't find anything about me.
Dude, I'd be surprised if you did.
Still, I'm starting to get an idea.
An idea? Whoa, isn't this your first time sharing a theory about yourself?
I lived in that other world. That world was my reality. But now, I have a feeling that it was born from the minds of people on this side. And over in that place, filled with shadows, I think I was some sort of special being.
Why are you discussing this in front of Nanako?
A special being?
I don't remember anything from back then, though. Maybe it's that amnesia thing I read about in a book the other day.
It's true. There are some aspects of the other world that make it seem as though it's rooted in human thoughts. Still, there's no point in applying the principles of logic and deduction to a place like that. But the fact that you existed in such a world from the beginning adds credibility to your theory. There is little doubt that you are a special being on the other side. If you yourself know nothing about it, perhaps it's true that part of your memory is missing. Tell me, what is the earliest memory you can call to mind?
It's from a while ago. I've always lived there as far as I could tell. Then it started to get noisy, so when I happened to bump into Sensei and Yosuke, I asked them to do something about it.
I see. If you've always been on that side, you'd have no sense of time or days.
Oh, that's right! Nanako-chan's completely clueless about all this.
Yeah, and you just said an awful lot.
I'm sorry, Nanako-chan. We didn't mean to leave you out.
Don't tell your dad.
Hey! I think Teddy must be a king. I read in a story that a king was all alone inside a forest because of a bad guy's curse. Isn't that what happened to you, Teddy?
A king? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds about right.
Don't think you need to inflate his ego anymore, Nanako.
Teddy? A king? I can see him wearing a cape!
That'll be funny once we get to one of the spin-offs.
Sheesh, Yukiko. You go into laughing fits in front of anyone now.
Can we not talk about Teddy being a king?
Huh? What's with that face?
Teddy really was a king. There were all these other kings, too, and we all...
Hey, he's talking about what happened at the club. Quiet, you Nanako-chan?
Everyone left their seats to go buy drinks with Nanako.
Am I really a king?
Maybe so.
If I'm a king, I'll get to smooch girls every day.
Teddy, that's called abusive power. You won't be king very long if you do that.
I have this fuzzy feeling that I'll find out sooner or later with your help, Sensei.
You sense Teddy's strong trust. Rank 7. Teddy can now endure a mortal blow.
Hello? Teddy? Is melon soda okay?
I have never had melon soda. Don't know what it tastes like. I had fun at UNES. Oh, cool. I can be a tutor. Let's go tutor. Oh, hi, and I'll rank up. Perfect.
About this.
Is this gonna show up on any tests? If it is, I want to know when to memorize it. I got a big test coming up. It's going to cover a lot of material. Oh well, I'll be at the head of the class this time too. I won't lose. I will not lose. Shu looks anxious, despite what he said.
Mister.
Hey, getting good grades, being great at sports, being fun to talk to, and good looking? Is it possible for anyone to be all of those things? Do you know anyone like that? Nope. Then, if there ever was a guy like that, he'd be something really special.
No kidding.
So, if I ever met someone who was all of those things, then there'd be nothing I could do, huh? I've been having this dream lately. In my dream, I'm on a train. It keeps speeding up, but I don't know where the tracks lead. Oh, is there a weird guy with a long nose? No? Okay. Keep going. There are no exits, although I can't get out, but there's someone coming from the car behind me. I can hear the doors opening and the footsteps. I don't know who it is, and I get scared. Every time I have that dream, the person gets one car closer to me. He looks like Chris Evans, and for some reason I look like Ed Harris. You must be tired. Probably. The only time I get to rest is when I'm sleeping, and I can't even do that right now. I want to be free. Shu's face is pale. If I'm not at my best... Shu suddenly looks tormented. What are you worried about? Nothing. Nothing's bothering me. Shu seems unwilling to talk about it. I don't want to be hated. Shu tries to smile. Please come back again. Shu looks helpless, but rank up anyway. Rank 8. I feel like I'll be able to sleep well tonight. Goodbye.
Mister, thank you.
Finish your tutoring and went home. Ta-da.